Alright, just waiting for the gang to get all here. We're going to do some on the fly stuff here with my wonderful handy dandy uh, OBS today. Yeah, I guess this is like the fullest I can put this on. Are you kidding me? But you know what? As long as y'all can see me, that's what we care about. We're doing this on the fly. See, my mic's coming in. That's what we care about. Okay. Gonna get the gang all here. So we're gonna notify everybody. Hey, Andy's here. Do not worry. So I know sometimes, the Discord bot bugs out, doesn't do the right thing. So hopefully somebody's coming on. Oh, great. Yoshi fan got another weather radio. I told them, I think a week or two ago, that he's going to probably get to 100 radios the way things are going. Like, he's now the GOAT when it comes to weather radios at this point. Unless somebody else has the record that I'm not aware of. There we go. Now we're back. Now we're back. Okay. Now we're back. Now we're back. Oh boy. Typical Spectrum. Don't we all love and hate Spectrum? I'm just like, why? And thankfully I got Chicopee helping me out here. Oh great, it just bugged out again. It just bugged out again. Don't worry, we're coming back. We're back. Oh look, if I show my thing, it says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain such smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Oh good, Southern Pennsylvania WX has graced us with his presence. Look at that. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Oh boy. Yeah, because I'm on my OBS, that's why, and Spectrum decides to bug out once again. And on my OBS right now, it looks like the smooth streaming has come back. So the only way we can fix this problem, and this is a trick that Steve Jobs, I learned this trick a long time ago from Steve Jobs, and it makes a lot of sense. One time, Steve Jobs was complaining, there's too many Wi-Fi connected devices using the same network. So what we're going to do right now is disconnect all other Wi-Fi devices. Alright, I'm going to get my handy dandy waters here so that way I can continue talking and saying hi to you guys. And only keep the Wi-Fi on my phone, because I'm going to need to obviously have Wi-Fi calling to talk to my mom later. That's a given. Yes. Hang on. Just texting somebody back. It's somebody important. Not going to say who it is. It's not Sabrina Carpenter. If anybody's guessing, no. I'll just say it's a in real life crush. Really nice lady I'm talking to. I don't want to give names because then I might jinx it. And I don't know. If I shut up, it helps my cause. Hi guys, how are we doing? We're finally joining? We're finally joining. Okay. Welcome to the last one ever Saturday of the month of May. I see some new faces have joined us today, which is good. So, I don't know who this guy is. Yeah, he's getting timed out. I can't have this on my channel. Yeah, user, you're going in timeout. We can't have this. Come on, mods, do better, please. That's all I'm gonna say. So anyhow, we started late today because I was watching SmackDown on the Sling TV app. I have a Sling account where I can watch SmackDown on Fridays and then watch Raw Mondays on Netflix. So that helps my case out. As you can hear in the background, I got WEBE on. Finally, I'm getting a great signal on 107.9. Mr. Texan's doing the job. As long as I can hear Jose tonight, that's all I care about. That's really all I care about, you know? So, good thing if Spectrum bugs out, I have that. But tonight, for the Nick game, if the internet goes out, then I'm stuck listening to the game on WCBS 8. Oh, my bad. WHSQ AM 880. Where are my matters? There's no Mets. The Mets already won today. So, as you can tell, my blinds are going around. It's very chilly here in New York today. I'm just going to close the windows because I'm just getting cold. I'm getting cold. Oh my god, oh my goodness, it feels like April out here. Oh, that's reinvigorating, but we can't have my blinds go. Nope, we're not doing that today. We're not doing that today. Nope, nope, no. No, I don't want my blinds getting ripped off. Oh boy, I can even hear how loud that wind is. I hope that wind won't be loud when I'm trying to sleep tonight. If I sleep in tomorrow, it doesn't matter as much, I think. Oh, W300EI is off the air again. Well, I don't know if that means anything. I don't know if it means anything, Joy. That's a good question. You're at camp right now, so you can't watch YouTube TV? What? Aw, Chickapee. You can't watch the Knicks versus Pacers tonight on TNT. Well, next year it might be an interesting situation, because with the new TV distribution deal, I wonder who would get it. Would it get, I'm trying to think this through. Would it be Amazon? NBC Peacock? Right, that's the new TV agreement for the NBA next season. So are we just going to have to stream the NBA online exclusively? Because I think that's the way we're going. Oh boy! We're getting an alert! What we got? Flood warning!
Flood warning in effect until tomorrow morning. What? Minor flooding is forecast. Where? Rockaway River at Boonton below RESVR.
Didn't they just tone this on KC31?
At 6.0 feet, flooding occurs on Vale Road in Montreal. The road heading into Parsippany is subject to closures. Additional details at 6 p.m.
All right, you activated. Good.
Forecast. The river is expected to rise to a crest of 5.0 feet just after midnight tonight. Flood stage is 5.0 feet. Flood history. This crest compares to a previous crest of 5.0 feet on December 1st, 2020.
Okay, that's interesting.
Here is the official National Weather Service.
Let's turn you off.
The New York City Metropolitan.
Okay. I'm gonna review to see if that was the same one that we just got. I need to see right now. Let me see if that was the same one that was on KZZ31. Let me see.
Is forecast.
I'm playing it back.
Where? Rockaway River at Luton below RESVR. When? Until tomorrow morning.
Okay, good.
At 6.0 feet, flooding occurs on
My
Van
WR 120 toned.
The road into Parsippany is subject to closures.
What?
What we got?
Forecast. Where? Rockaway River at Luton.
KCC 31 is so slow. Because I recorded it right before the live stream. Oh, man. Mount Holly. It's like you're slow on one thing and then, you know. By the way, it's been so hectic today in the DC, DC area today. I think I just got a report from Sterling. Downed tree just came onto the ground, so that's not a good sign. I got to get all my Delmarva alerts later on, because Delmarva, all of the peninsula was under a slight risk today, and it just became a full-blown circle today. Just wow. That was sort of expected, but Delmarva today, just wow, was just way too chaotic. I think it got too humid down there today. That's what happens in Delmarva, to be honest with you guys. Oh, great. I gotta charge this tonight. Yeah, this radio needs a good charge. And I did charge my ER310 today, because that's the radio I'm going to play around with to take a look at the Upton situation. So, yeah, Southern Pennsylvania, that was Mount Holly that sent out the earlier flood warning. I caught it earlier on KZC 31 because I have to take a look at KZC 31's statements. Right, not statements. KZC 31's reception. Up, okay. NWS New York. I'm going to Google it right now and we'll take a look at it. Okay? I want to show you guys the statement while we're on here. I think if I can go to version 3, it'll be number 5. We'll look for it. 7, 9. Okay. That wouldn't be it. No. Keep looking. Keep looking, Andy. You'll find it. Don't give up. Got it. There we go. Okay. What I want to do is this. So let's see if we can shrink this down. There we go. Now we're going to zoom in on the Chrome browser. We all can read this. I don't want you being all nearsighted and be like, Andy, I can't read the information about Upton doing their upgrades this week. Yeah, that's why we're going to talk about it right now. Okay. Oh. Make sure we got this right here. So we can read this good. We can read this. Okay, so here we are. Beginning at 7 a.m. this Monday, June 2nd, and lasting until 5 p.m. on Wednesday, June 4th. National Weather Service office in Upton will be conducting a required scheduled update to test the Advanced Weather Interactive Processing System, the AWIPS. And we talked about this, briefly from my other update last week. So again, all Upton stations will go off the air this Monday, June 2nd, 2025 at 7 a.m. They will return back onto the air Wednesday, June 4th, 5 p.m. So I'll try to record the moment when it comes back. So I'll definitely be home on Wednesday, because I think my mom was telling me Thursday we're going to go to Long Island again, but we don't know where we're going to go out to the island again. We'll see. There's a chance it might hit 90 degrees this week, supposedly. Which, I'll have to look at the forecast in a second. I'm just going to go back and forth between comments. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a separate tab. That way nobody sees anything. I don't have a TV here at camp, so I can't watch anything. I can join games for a little because I have it on my phone, but I don't have a smart TV in the room, so I have to go home. So you have your radio on WBRK Star 101.7. Oh yeah, you got WLIF for 80s to 90s night. So Sterling hasn't done their update yet. Okay. But State College did. CTP. Oh, okay. Anyhow, let's get back to the weather statement on this tab. The National Weather Service uses the AWIPS computer system to display and integrate weather and water information and to send life-saving information such as weather and water warnings to the public. During the time of the update, forecast operations will be conducted by our backup office in Mount Holly, New Jersey to minimize any potential interruptions to services. No impacts to our core services or products and weather watches, warnings, and advisories are expected during this period. However, limited aspects will occur to the following services. All NOAA weather radio transmitters maintained by the National Weather Service office in Upton, New York will be off the air through the time of the install. The following stations will include New York City station KWO 35, Riverhead, New York on WXM 80, Meriden, Connecticut on WXJ 42, and Montville, Connecticut on KHB 42. The routine NOAA weather radio test, which is normally conducted every Wednesday at 11:04 a.m., will not be conducted this Wednesday, June 4th, 2025. Alright, so again, that will have to mean that all weather radios this week will be set to Mount Holly on KZC 31. So I will recommend right now, and this is important, and I'll help you guys if you need help to maybe try to get your weather radios set. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, I feel really bad for my Nassau County weather enthusiasts. They're basically going to have no way to logically get their NOAA weather radios set. Like Matt Camper, my buddy, Camper Newsnet for an example, he's not going to be able to get his weather radio tone this week. So it's WR120. The only thing I would recommend would be to reset it. That'd be the only way, because I know Matt doesn't have any clue to self-activate his radio, but I'm in a great situation where I am here in Queens where I can get KZC 31 to tone at least for all my radios. Some people don't have that option, unfortunately, like people in Nassau County. Sorry if I'm trying to stay hydrated, you know. Okay. Total water level forecast services will be updated less frequently through the period. Forecasts will remain available. Blah, blah, blah. Don't need to read that. Automated telephone line will not be updated as a result. Alright, so the forecast office of Brookhaven National Laboratory in Upton, New York, which, by the way, I used to have a relative who, yeah, he's former now. He's long retired where he lives in Stony Brook. But I have a relative, he used to work at Brookhaven during these outages, so he would be the best expert to talk about if I had a way to reach out to him. But trust me, I know the same amount as him. You'll probably get a thing that says, this NOAA weather radio station is temporarily off the air. Please tune to an alternate NOAA weather radio broadcast. Which, again, some people are blessed in that situation, and we'll get to that in just a bit. So I don't want to leave you guys ignored in the comment section, so let's continue reading. That's correct, Southern Pennsylvania. If you're in Nassau County, for an example, the only other alternate weather radio station you could get is WXM 80. But you're not going to get that during the outage either. Could another radio station come in? I don't know. That's maybe if you're on the North Shore. If you're on the South Shore, maybe. I could get into how that might work out. Because sometimes you'll get lucky during these outages. Yeah, Joy, unfortunately, if you're in Suffolk where you are, Central Islip, it could be tricky. Because you're either stuck with KWO 35 or WXM 80. Yeah, I'll get that link. I'll message you later, Joy. Don't worry. Your main station is WXJ 41. Okay, so you're not affected, Chicopee. You're fine. You don't have to worry about that. Because I have another friend of mine up in your neck of the woods. I wonder when they're going to do theirs. I wonder when Albany's going to do their system upgrades. That's a good question. At least they're picking a good week to do this, you know. Could be a lot worse, you know, because we're going to get into New York in just a second. So we'll pull it up here. And we'll get to the forecast this week because they got lucky this week. I got to say, Upton really got lucky this week. We'll get into the forecast in just a second. So I want to get into this because this is a very interesting forecast we're getting to in New York. Now, why is the forecast here in the 5 boroughs an interesting factor? You may be wondering. Well, there's a good chance once we get to Wednesday, the forecast is going to pick up. Look at this, guys. I want you to read this. Let's see if we can pull my draw tool up. We can. See if I can get the... Yeah, we can. Yay! Awesome. Watch this, guys. Watch what I'm about to draw. Read this carefully. I want you all to see it in the blue highlighted color. Thursday. Mostly sunny. A high of 88 degrees. This is significant to note for June 5th coming up as we might hit 90 degrees. And that means a lot of air conditioners are going to be working on overtime on Thursday. So that's going to be important to note. Alright, looks like Jose's about to begin on WEBE. Good. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Boogeyman's the first song tonight. I can't. I just can't. Okay. So that's the situation for this week. We are going to have a high of 88. Might hit 90 this week. That's kind of a big deal. So I really hope everybody gets to enjoy the weather because it is going to feel like summer finally. Summer, summer, summer. Yay. That time of the year. Time to get outdoors. I'm looking forward to going to a concert in June. Not going to say where because a certain someone could be lurking around the internet and he could be like, oh look, it's Andy's reading this. Guys, I might be going on a date with someone maybe. I don't know yet. And I don't want this date to get creeped out. So, remember, y'all, I'm getting old. Like, turning 30 is kind of a big deal. Like, come on, y'all, let's get real. Like, I joke about Sabrina Carpenter all the time, but what about, you know, the other women that deserve a fair chance, you know? The game of love. So anyhow, let's get back to the comments. I don't want to keep y'all bored. That's a good question. Can we look up the weather for Hanover, Pennsylvania? Let's see. Let's look up southern Pennsylvania's location. Here we go. Will you load? What? No. That's Hanover. Oh my God, that's Hanover, Illinois. Go away. We want to see. We want to see. Come on, load. Okay, why? Are we gonna have to go with York? Let's go to York, Pennsylvania. That's the closest location I can come up with. I want to come up with that. That's a better idea. Oh boy, Southern Pennsylvania WX. I want to show you something. Look at this. This is York, Pennsylvania. The closest location to Hanover. Look at this. Thursday. Mostly sunny with a high near 90. Oh, this is getting good. I know you hate it. I know you hate it, but hey, it's summer. So let me look up Delmarva. Is it going to get hot in Delmarva this week? Let's find out. I'm going to look up Salisbury. What are they saying for Thursday? Yeah, I'm thinking Thursday. Probably during the week, John Conway on WBOC is going to be like, there's a chance it might hit 90 degrees somewhere in the Great Delmarva Peninsula. Because he's very enthusiastic, John Conway. See, that's the good thing about the new generation of weather forecasting on WBOC television. It's like, you got the young guys in now. You got Mike Lynchiak in the morning and the midday. Then you got John Conway, who does the evening newscast. So it's good to see the young generation is taking over. And I just want to mention former chief meteorologist Dan Satterfield has been in terrible health lately. He's had pneumonia now for a month, which is ugly. I mean, you don't want to wish that on anyone. So, to Dan, we wish you well. I know he's been with his wife in Salisbury now, and his wife's taking, great care of him. I mean, imagine coughing, and Dan even mentioned he has not been able to eat solid food. So, to Dan, we hope you get okay as soon as possible, because Dan's still a college professor at University of Salisbury. So that's a very scary thing to be going through. But think about it, Dan left at the right time. So in that sense, imagine if Dan still had to do 6 p.m. Imagine, right? And then all of a sudden you can't be on the air, you can't be in the Newsplex in Salisbury, and then, thousands of people are counting on you for a daily forecast on the number one rated station in the whole peninsula, which is WBOC television. So, back to the comments here. Okay, who commented this? Oh, okay, this guy is going in timeout. He has to go. I hope I don't think I know who it is. I don't want to say who it is. Put user in timeout. Yeah, bye, buddy. You're not doing this. We're not doing this. Bye. We do not go after others. Look, I get it. I mean, we have Hobbyman CXC on here, if he's even around. He can vouch for us. It gets hot in Texas. It gets pretty hot, right? We don't poke fun at others. Otherwise, he's getting timed out. Just saying. And Sabrina wouldn't tolerate that behavior either. Okay. I guess we could talk about Miss Carpenter, right? There's some news that we can get into. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to call her Miss Carpenter. MISS. Okay, in Sabrina land, there are a couple of updates to discuss. Let's all be great sports and congratulate Billie Eilish. She swept all the categories at the American Music Awards, so we talked about that earlier this week. The main thing that we are going to discuss is this upcoming Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be midnight out there in Barcelona, Spain. Yes, Barcelona. Sabrina Carpenter will headline the Primavera Music Festival. So, the moniker of working late, because she is a singer, will live to the hype, grandeur, and expectations. As it is being reported that Sabrina Carpenter will be on the stage for 1 hour and 15 minutes, performing songs from her Emails I Can't Send album and the Short and Sweet album. So that's an important note to take away from. The other takeaway, and I'll tease this, is for tomorrow's Indie Plays episode. Sabrina Carpenter is in the Fortnite Festival stage, and you get to do 4 songs with her, try to dance on stage. I had some fun with it. I played it for like 20 minutes for one episode. We're gonna, that'll go up tomorrow. And other things going on in the universe. If I can pull it up here. Oh my God, phone, will you load? June 5th for the 15th. And Joy's going to be happy about this. June 5th for the 8th in Gangnam. And in main Versace store in Korea. Alright, Seoul. There's going to be a Sabrina Carpenter promotion event for Versace. Versace in Japan as well. So you have that. And what else is going on here? Oh, right. Where are my manners? Where are my manners? June 5th. Yeah. She sold out her Hyde Park show. So if you're going to try to go to England, July 6th. Yes. Oh, and there's some new deal with Bershka, I think. Yeah. That's going to be a big deal. Bershka's like this big Spanish company in Spain that she's going to be promoting, I think, this week. So that's what's up in Sabrina Carpenter land. Pretty much. That's where we'll leave it at. I'm excited for Friday. I hope the Primavera Festival will be live. Oh, yeah. They still play Sabrina on Sam Ibiza. I bet they do. I don't know. Anyway, I smell my mom making food. That's a good sign. Oh, goodness sake. Why is my feed so behind on YouTube? I mean, think about this. I'll make another announcement for you guys. Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning, June 3rd, 8 a.m. If you have an Elvis Duran affiliate, he will be announcing the 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival lineup. I don't know, Southern Pennsylvania WX. See how it goes. 8 a.m. on Tuesday, because I will be listening very carefully. I know what Southern Pennsylvania is thinking. His fellow Pennsylvanian. Spectrum, you really are being a meanie. Spectrum is being a meanie. Wait. No, Southern Pennsylvania. We're not talking about Taylor Swift. Speaking of which, Taylor Swift, congratulations. She got 6 of her albums back to her. Yeah, now she owns them again. Look at that. That's a big deal for Taylor. When you put your hard work, and she's made music now for so long, and right, she's 35 now. Right, because she'll be 36 this year. She was born in 1989. Right, because Sabrina's 26. So you have to do the math, get the, I mean, hey, I'm a 95 baby, so I'll be 30 this year. Hey, look, it actually makes me look like I'm bobbing around to the Tricky song. Okay, I have no idea what this means. I'm going to have to translate it. Let's see what it means. Oh, great. Jose's playing New Wave. Anyhow. Let's go to Spanish. I'll get this translated, guys. Oh, hang on. My mom's here. Hello? Down in a bit. Okay, I was able to translate it. Tropical Storm Barbara will have a major hurricane status in the Western Pacific area. What is the major hurricane status in the Tropical Storm Barbara in the area? That's a good question. Let's actually look that up. This user is referring to a storm in the Pacific right now that might make some impacts later this week in Baja California. So before we wrap up the live stream, because, again, I really do have other stuff I have to work on tonight. I have to get the sports schedule done. I have to work on a video that I'm going to post on Monday. So I think it's more realistic we're going to post the video on Monday. And I also want to give my producer... my producer and crew. I have other producer crews. Thanks to me purchasing... Well, thanks to somebody giving me Nitro. I'm going to go into the National Hurricane Center's website. Let's go to the Eastern Pacific. Let's see. All right, I'm looking. Now, this user is referring to Alvin. Yeah, this is not really going to form into anything. I'll show you guys. Alvin! I'm sorry. I had to do that. Okay. I just wanted to show you guys that for a second. Let's get back to the comments here. Okay, I'm going to read what this says. I can translate it. Oh, no. I think I know what this is. Give me a second. Alright. I think I know who this is. Bye. I'm like, this is so much trolling today. Imagine if Sabrina was back on Instagram and doing a live stream. I think she'd go crazy. I don't know how I can do this. Anyhow, Southern Pennsylvania, I hope you enjoy your bowl of F. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, anyhow, guys, I really do have to get going. It's time for me to eat dinner. I still